Well, in case you didn't know, libs are getting owned all across the multiplex this summer as conservatives come out in droves to support The Sound of Freedom, the child sex trafficking thriller starring renowned nutbag Jim Caviezel. The film's critics say that it's QAnon adjacent. Its supporters say it presents a truth that the left doesn't want you to see. Let's get something straight right now, okay? Child sex trafficking is a real problem, and it's awful. Nobody but the traffickers supports it, okay? Listen, people on the right, the only reason we're not with you 100% on this particular issue is because you insist on salt-baying everything with lunacy, okay? That's why. Like, if you just said, hey, we got to do something about this child sex trafficking problem, everybody would go, yeah, you're right, absolutely, we do. Go on. And then you say, yeah, we got to stop this shadowy global cabal of elitists who use ritual sacrifice to harvest the blood of the innocent in their undying quest for immortality. And it's like, wait, what? What kind of peasant mob shit was that? Ritual sacrifice? What are you talking about? Pagans in the bloodwood? It's 2023, man. What? No, you guys sound like you're about 2 steps away from getting out the witch burning sticks. No, I'm good. Good luck with all that. Look, as a parent, I understand I'm sensitive to anything about kids being abused or whatever, but y'all start talking about vampires, pizza, adrenochrome, and I dive out of the rabbit hole, baby, on account of how crazy that sounds. Do you honestly not realize how crazy that sounds, right? But to be fair to the movie, I guess the film don't do any of that. I guess the movie itself is just a standard issue action thriller, complete with the quips to match, right? But apparently the quips in The Sound of Fury are things like, never trust a pedophile. Thank you, Sound of Fury. Here I was about to sign off on this Chomo's car loan, but I guess I won't now, so good looking out. Now, I guess the movie itself is, it's fine. And I'll probably see it when it comes out on video or whatever, but it's hard to believe that they don't know what they're doing here. Because nobody'd be talking about this movie if it wasn't for the controversy. Like, they figured out the formula that Ben Shapiro's been trying to crack for years with his movies, but his movies come across like porn parodies and they feature female protagonists, so the base was never going to go for that shit, right? But The Sound of Fury shows that if you produce a competently made film with an actual budget and real talent that panders directly to the Flag and Bible Brigade, then you're off to the races, baby. That's right. And there ain't no grift like a right-wing grift, because a right-wing grift blows cops, Like, this movie somehow makes these people feel like they're certified door-kicking, kid-saving patriot heroes just for buying a ticket and eating popcorn in the dark. It's brilliant. And if I know anything about how Hollywood works, its success is probably going to lead to a trend of forthcoming Clint Eastwood-style freedom boner extravaganza. So buckle up, film goers, because I got a feeling we're just getting started here. All right? All right, YouTube, back with more in just a second, but I want to let you know that this video is once again being sponsored by the good folks at Private Internet Access, the world's most trusted VPN provider. With over 30 million downloads, what exactly is a VPN? Normally, I'd use a little cutesy metaphor right here to explain myself, but this time I'm just going to give you a real-world factual example. So this year alone, T-Mobile has announced 2 public data breaches, one of which affected over 37 million customers. All of those people could have had their driver's license number, social security number, PIN numbers, all your most important numbers, compromised by hackers. But any of them who were using a PIA VPN would have been protected. That's right. That's because that's what they do. PIAs, VPNs, hide your IP address and encrypt your internet connection, thus shielding you from the prying eyes of the hackers and other nefarious types of the digital sphere. But that's not all they can do. PIAs, VPNs can also make it appear as though you're logging on from any country in the world, which means you can check out that country's version of Netflix. As you know, Iceland is different than ours. It is. It's more murdery. You should holler at it. All right. PIAs, VPNs are available across all platforms, and now you can use one PIA subscription to safeguard unlimited devices. I do it. I got all my devices, all my wife's, my son's 2 tablets. Works great thanks to PIA. So here's what you do. Click on the link in the description below to try private internet access today for 83% off and 4 months free. Signing up always includes 24/7 customer support and a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what more do you need to hear? If you think any of that sounds complicated, it's not. Here's the app. There's the button. You push the button, and just like that, it's on. That's all you got to do. So try private internet access today. All right, YouTube, and we're back. Really, this whole thing's about disinformation when it comes to QAnon, right? I mentioned peasants in that preceding rant, and it's like this type of things always happen with people. Like, you can go back. This is a real story from a real medieval pub filled with peasants. All of a sudden, a noble walks in with a feather in his cap, and he goes, "Good people, I'm here to inform you that the statue upon yon hill is, in fact, a witch sent to do the devil's bidding," right? Now, any of us hears that, and we're like, well, that's stupid. That's clearly just this, that's a wooden statue. But every one of those peasants heard that and were like, light the torches, sharpen the pitchforks, storm yard hell. Right? And then they did, and they went up there and they burned the statue at the stake for being a witch, because that's how people's brains have always worked, right? And so when you look at it today, and this QAnon stuff literally is some peasant pub shit. As I pointed out, it's like vampires, sacrifices, all this, blood drinking, all this wild stuff. It's really not much different. But the problem is today, all the peasants are in the same pub. Used to be, peasant pubs were isolated. Peasants could have some dumb peasant torch burning shit. It was only going to affect the local community. But now, all the peasants are in the same pub. The internet and the entire goddamn globe is in danger of being overcome with torch fire. That's the problem here. But hopefully that don't happen. We'll see how it all pans out. And enjoy the movie, I guess. Love y'all. Oh, also, I'm gonna put up my things here. My special, probably, right here. Damn Boy. Watch that if you haven't watched it. You can subscribe to the channel in this little circle here, I think. And then over here is TreyCrowder.com, where you can get tickets and see me live. That's the most important thing. If I'm coming near you, you should come and see me. It's fun, I promise. You can ask people that have been. They'll tell you it's a good time. Either way, if you keep watching these, I'll keep making them. I love you like chicken. See you, bye.